Either one. Oh yeah, you can go back to the last one. Go ahead. What trends have you set? My bad.
Because I had to bring it out there. My ability to like turn anything into a fashion look. So I don't know if any of you guys follow my page, but I will do outfits inspired by cereal, outfits inspired by Colgate, outfits inspired by toothpaste. And I literally started this in 2021. I was just kind of going through stuff, and I would just see something. I would be brushing my teeth, and I'd be like, toothpaste, huh? And then I would take, the certain logos, and I would just make them into looks. And then I was looking at certain stuff, and I was like, cereal. And then I would take the boxes and then turn them into outfits. So I think that was a trend that I actually, started and kind of like created and made something different. And that's how my page blew up, honestly, just from inspired looks. Just really going outside the box, because that was already a thing, but just, taking that step to do stuff like inspired outfits off of Jamaican food. Like I would take oxtail and I'd be like, oh, it's brown, okay, let me put a brown suit on, like stuff like that. And that's what I would do, and that's how my page got popular, so. Right?
Real edible. All right, so now let's go back to the next one. How has networking added to your brands?
I say networking is key. Whether you're on social media or in person, you have to be on the ground. People want to see your face. People want to talk with you. People want to see that you're real. People want to see that you act the way you act, like you are. I mean, you have some of those social media people, you meet them in person, it's like, who is this? But for me, the way I act online, you go see me in person. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes like I do have my introverted ways, like I don't want to be around people sometimes. But for the most part, people, they want to engage with you, they want to take pictures with you, they want to collaborate with you. That's another big thing. Social media networking is very important too, just reaching out to folks. So it's very key to answer your question. Yeah.
Yeah, networking is definitely key, especially collaborating with other influencers and other brands. It's really like helping grow your brand. Like I couldn't be where I'm at if I didn't go to like collaboratorial events and events that just basically one handshake away to the next step. So yeah, definitely networking is definitely key.
Yes, just piggybacking off the both of them, collaboration, I can't stress that enough. Collaboration is a big thing. I think a lot of people think that if they collab with somebody, they think, oh, like the shine is gonna be taken away from them. But you guys have to understand, it's really about you guys are gonna be on the shine together, right? And I think a lot of people miss that mark. So they get intimidated when they see someone like, oh, like I shouldn't collab with them because it's gonna take away the shine. But you gotta understand, we're all gonna win together. And that's the biggest thing that I always have to talk about. So collaboration is key. Also just networking, like I said, going to events. Guys, as much as I like create content online, I'm really a homebody. Like I be home. And I have to like force myself to go to these events, because every time I realized that I went to these events, it was like somebody was like, oh, look at my fashion. Okay, here's your number. And then that leads to something else. And then that leads to something else. And then that leads to something else. So really just put yourself out there. If you get invited to an event, just go. Even if you're a homebody, just go. Go for the hour, go for the hour and a half. You don't know what that 30 minutes will do. You don't know what that 20 minutes will do. It could possibly change your life, so yeah. Yes, and get some content.
Exactly. All right, last question. When it's all said and done, what is the takeaway that you want your community, your people, your followers to have once they close their computer, their phone, their laptop, whatever, after they watch your content?
For me, just a sense of positivity and peace. When people come to my page, I always get in my DMs like, oh my gosh, I feel a sense of comfort, I can do it, I feel confident. And I think that's what I want my people to represent, just confidence, just being true to who you are, and just really going out there and making it. Like, I started from nothing, y'all. Like literally, like before I was a stylist, just kind of scraping the ground, and then I really just took a risk and I pivoted into content creating and just got really consistent. And there was really not that much money coming in. I was just like, you know what, let me just get into the studio, or let me just film on my grandmother's wall, and let me see how I can make people happy. And that just turned into a huge community, and I think that's really important. I just want people to feel a sense of comfort when they come to my page, very sense of peace and positivity, and that's just it, just knowing that you can make it from whatever you have, right? Like we always think that we have to, buy all these things to make it, or, spend a whole bunch of money. No, start with what you have, because I started with what I have, and you guys can too, so. Yeah,
and just to piggyback off of that, I want people to feel a sense of encouragement. I have a lot of women followers who follow me. I have men who follow me too. But what makes me happy is when I run into one of my followers and they were like, because of you, I felt like I can make that jump. Because of you, I got up this morning. Because of you, I felt like I was beautiful. You know, because of you, I felt like I can do it, whatever industry they're in, even if they're not a content creator. And to me, that makes me happy because, to be honest, I interview a lot of celebrities. That's just the cherry on top. What's my why in this world of content creation is if I can empower you, uplift you, encourage you that you can do it. Because I grew up in a single parent household, so it wasn't easy, okay? And I tell that story to everybody because I just feel like that's part of my duty too, is to be true to people. Not to give all this fake stuff and say, well, I just got here. No, I didn't just get here. It took a lot of hard work. It took a community. It took a village to raise me. It took teachers, mom, grandma, granddad, cousins, whatever. And I just feel like if I can encourage someone and they can leave my page knowing that they can do it no matter what kind of obstacles in front of them, then I've done my job. And then, I happen to be, in rooms with big people. That's just the cherry on top, honestly. They're just regular people. We all regular people, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my thing is, like, if I can empower you, then that's number one. And I've done my job.
Just to leave them in a better mind state, leaving them with laughter, positivity, after they watch my content. Seeing somebody like me do it and motivate them to do it, and that's pretty much it.
Period.
I really appreciate y'all. Thank you for sharing with us.